Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the conference lesson for today. My name is Alistair, and I am your teacher and host for today's lesson. Now, I'm going to introduce that now. So, as we can see on the screen, the lesson title for today is Inversion in English. When and how to reverse subject and verb. Okay, so quite a grammatical lesson for us today. Let's have a little look at our agenda. So our agenda for today, understanding inversion. Number 2, types of inversion. Number 3, vocabulary triggers and patterns. And number 4, practice and polishing. Okay, well, here we go. Our introduction. So inversion is a powerful tool in English that changes the usual word order for emphasis, style, or grammar. In this presentation, we'll explore when and how to use it with clear rules, examples, and tips to use inversion with confidence. So first up, understanding inversion. When does it happen? Inversion happens when we flip the usual word order in a sentence, especially for emphasis or informal English. Normally, English follows this word order: subject plus verb. But with inversion, we reverse that. Quite often we have a special word or phrase, plus an auxiliary verb or the verb to be, plus a subject after that verb, and then our main verb. For example, not only did she win, but she also broke a record. Not only did she win, but she also broke a record. Normally, we might say she not only won, but she also broke a record. So hopefully there you can see how this inversion has happened. So I'm going to repeat the example and the normal sentence again. Not only did she win, but she also broke a record. Normally, she not only won, but she also broke a record. So why do we use inversion? Number 1, we use it for emphasis. Number 2, we use it for formality or drama. Number 3, we use it for rhetorical style. Number 4, we use it to sound more native and expressive. And number 5, very important, we use it for questions. So why do we use inversion? Emphasis, formality or drama, rhetorical style, sounding more native and expressive, and questions. Let's have a look at various types of inversion. Question inversion. Are you ready? Did she call you? Did they pay you? Okay, so we have some question forms there that use inversion, of course. Number 1, are you ready? Did she call you? Did they pay you? Please note, inversion is not used in indirect questions. This we can't do. So we have an example of an indirect question. I wonder if she called you. Okay. Well, let us continue. Here we go with some negative adverbials. So when starting a sentence with expressions like never, rarely, seldom, hardly, barely, only then, or no sooner, we can use inversion. Let's have a look at some examples. Number 1. Seldom have I felt such joy. Seldom have I felt such joy. Number 2. No sooner had he arrived, it started raining. No sooner had he arrived, it started raining. Number 3. Rarely do we encounter such generosity. Rarely do we encounter such generosity. Number 4. Hardly had they sat down when the fire alarm rang. Hardly had they sat down when the fire alarm rang. So those are examples of negative adverbials. We also do conditional inversion without if. Have a listen to these examples. Number 1. Had I known, I would have helped. Okay, now a regular sentence would be, if I had known, I would have helped. But we can create this conditional inversion. Had I known, I would have helped. Number 2, were I you, I'd stay calm. Okay, the regular sentence for that, if I were you, I'd stay calm. However, with inversion, were I you, I'd stay calm. Number 3, were he at home, he would have fixed the tap. If he were at home. The normal, were he at home, inversion. Were he at home, he would have fixed the tap. Number 4, had I studied harder, I would have passed the exam. Had I studied harder. Normally, if I had studied harder. With inversion, had I studied harder, I would have passed the exam. We also use these as trigger words for inversion. So, neither, and nor inversion. We use them to show agreement. For example, I love chocolate. So do I. He can't drive. Neither can I. He will join the team. So will I. I was surprised. So was I. Anna has been working hard. So have I. We didn't go out yesterday. Nor did we. So, neither, and nor. We can use these to help show an agreement in that inversion form. So do I. Neither can I. So will I. So was I. So have I. Nor did we. Now there are some vocabulary triggers and patterns related to inversion. Let's have a look at some in this part of our lesson today. So vocabulary triggers. Negative adverbials. Okay, so it's quite common to use inversion with negative adverbs. We've got a list of them here. We did mention them a bit earlier in the lesson too. Number 1, never. Number 2, seldom. Number 3, hardly ever. Number 4, not until. Number 5, barely. Number 6, scarcely. Number 7, no sooner than. Okay, well, let's check out some examples that use negative adverbs. Here we go. Have a listen to these. I'm going to read each one twice. Never have I seen such chaos in the office. Never have I seen such chaos in the office. This creates drama. Seldom do they agree on anything without a long debate. Seldom do they agree on anything without a long debate. Hardly ever does he take a day off, even on holidays. Hardly ever does he take a day off, even on holidays. Not until the lights went out did we realise the storm had begun. Not until the lights went out did we realise the storm had begun. Barely had she sat down when the phone rang. Barely had she sat down when the phone rang. No sooner had I closed my eyes than the alarm went off. No sooner had I closed my eyes than the alarm went off. So in this form, inversion creates drama in our style of language. We also create expressions with the word only. So keep in mind these expressions. Only after, only when, only by, only in this way, only then, only with difficulty, only after, only when, only by, only in this way, only then, only with difficulty. Okay, well, let's take a look at more examples. Examples with inversion following did, can, and could. Only after the meeting ended did we discover the real issue. Only after the meeting did we discover the real issue. Only when he left did I understand how much he meant to me. Only when he left did I understand how much he meant to me. Only by practicing every day can she master the violin. Only by practicing every day can she master the violin. Only in this way can we achieve lasting peace. Only in this way can we achieve lasting peace. Only then did I realise what the note truly meant. Only then did I realise what the note truly meant. Only with difficulty could he express how he truly felt. Only with difficulty could he express how he truly felt. Well, we're also going to return and think about these conditional phrases. So we've got some expressions here to help. Had I known, were I you, should you need, had they asked, should this continue? Once again, had I known, were I you, should you need, had they asked, should this continue? Example, were I you, I'd follow the same path. Were I you, I'd follow the same path. So let's check some examples here. Had I known about the delay, I would have taken a different route. So, had I known, if I had known. Had I known about the delay, I would have taken a different route. The next one. Were I you, I'd take the opportunity without hesitation. Were I you, if I were you. Were I you, I'd take that opportunity without hesitation. The next one here. Should you need assistance, don't hesitate to call me. Should you need, if you need. Should you need assistance, don't hesitate to call me. Should this continue, we may have to take further action. Should this continue, if this continues. Should this continue, we may have to take further action. Okay, well, here we go. Let's have a look at the next part of the lesson today, which is all about practice and polishing. Okay, so we have a chat exercise for you all to participate if you wish. We want you to use the correct word or structure to complete each sentence. So have a look at these. I'm going to read through it, and when you're ready, if you want to participate, please do so in the chat. So we want to use the correct word or structure to complete each sentence. Now, our choices are hardly, did, was, did, I would keep calm. Hardly, did, was, did, I would keep calm. Now let's have a look at the sentences we need to complete. So, had I closed the door when the bell rang again? Not until I read the letter, I understand. So upset, he, that he started crying. Only after midnight, they arrive. And the last one, were I in your shoes? Okay, well, a lot of you are answering in the chat, which is great. And it seems to be that the first sentence, everyone's thinking hardly. Okay, well, we'll find out about that in a moment. The next sentence, we've got a lot of answers. Did is coming in as a very popular choice. Well, let's have a look. Okay, I'll give you a couple more moments just to put in your answers. I've got an answer there for the third one. So upset was he. Okay, that sounds interesting. Okay, so our choices again, we've got hardly, did, was, did, and then I would keep calm. So a lot of these just use one word to complete, but one of these is a whole clause. I would keep calm. Okay. Okay, well, it looks like some of you are moving on to the fourth one. So I'm going to read through these again, just while you guys are finishing off here. So, had I closed the door when the bell rang again? Not until I read the letter. I understand. So upset he that he started crying. Only after midnight they arrive. And were I in your shoes? Okay, well guys, I'm sure you're there trying to work out these. And so many of you have participated, which is great. But we're going to have a look at the correct responses now. And there they are. Verification for those correct answers, those correct sentences. Now, of course, I'm going to read through again so you can hear them correctly placed. Number 1. Hardly had I closed the door when the bell rang again. Number 2. Not until I read the letter did I understand. Number 3. So upset was he that he started crying. Number 4. Only after midnight did they arrive. And the last one. Were I in your shoes, I would keep calm. Okay, so a lot of correct answers there. Very good. A couple of errors, but it's normal to make errors, of course. But we're going to practice with another little exercise in just a moment. And here it is. So we have 2 sentences here, and we want to rewrite them with the inversion form. So the first one is, I have never felt better. So we want to write in the chat, if we can, the inversion form for that sentence. I have never felt better. Okay, and the second sentence, if she had known, she would have helped. If she had known. Okay, well, we've got some answers coming in. Well done, everybody. Yeah, I can see. Yes, not furt, but felt. Okay, good. And okay, we've got some good answers there, I think, as well. Okay, well, let's have a look at those. So congratulations to those of you who had a go at that one. We've got the right answers here. I have never felt better. Never have I felt better. And if she had known, she would have helped. Had she known. Okay. Great. Well, we're coming towards the end of the conference lesson for today, all about inversion. So I'm going to summarize and conclude the lesson here. So in conclusion, understanding the structure and types of conditional sentences helps us express possibilities, wishes, and hypothetical situations more clearly in English. Whether we're talking about real-life consequences, future hopes, or imaginary scenarios, conditionals give our language precision and depth. And of course, within that, we can use inversion. Finally, with practice and attention to form, these structures become powerful tools in everyday communication. Okay, guys, well, thank you ever so much for your attendance and participation in today's conference lesson, all about inversion in English. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you both on my behalf and on behalf of everyone there at Circle It Along. We really do appreciate your attendance and participation. But that is it for today. It is time to say goodbye. So I will be back here the same time next week. I hope to see you all then. In the meantime, have a great week. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.